Hello, my name is Arsha and this is Arsha Reviews Movies and TV. Today we're going to actually be doing something a bit different because I wanted to do a bit of a trial to see if I should do this on my other channel. So we're going to be ranking DC superheroes who are members of the Justice League from S to F tier to C. So we're going to be ranking them on power level, costume, and their overall need to be in the Justice League. So this might be a bit biased because obviously I have my favourite superheroes and other people might have their favourite superheroes. So my rankings are going to be a bit different. So we've got Plastic Man. So first of all, Plastic Man. So obviously, if you can guess by the name, he can extend any part of his body, and he can also turn into any shape or object that he can see, and if he can imagine it, he can basically turn into it. There's even been parts where he can turn into a t-shirt, he can turn into a chair. He's also able to hide stuff in his molecular structure, which is his body. So it's a really good, it's a really cool superpower. But we've also got another person that's a part of the Justice League, Elongated Man, who can do the exact same thing. So obviously before Plastic Man became the Plastic Man, he was a crook that was working for the kite robbers, and he fell. Well, Batman, while he was being greedy and trying to get away, Batman shot his kite with a grapple hook, and he fell into a pit of acid. You know, as the DC universe, we've seen acid does loads of different stuff to you, and this made him elongated or plastic-like. So yeah, again, I really like Plastic Man. He's a really good superhero. I do enjoy. I like his quirkiness. He's funny. His strength is rather good as well. He's been on par to certain characters. He's definitely more powerful than Elongated Man in most comics, but he's not as good as a superhero as like the Flash, Aquaman. He's on par with someone like Hawkwoman and Green Arrow. So yeah, so I'm gonna put him in B tier, just for the fact that he is a really good character and he's got some good comedy with him as well. So the next character we've got is the Black Canary. Goes by the name of either Laurel Lance or Dinah Laurel Lance. We've got the two different types, obviously. So her powers basically, she's great at martial arts and taekwondo. She's also great with hand-to-hand combat and gymnastics and stuff like that. She's also really adaptive to her environment as well. So she can adapt. She can fight without her eyes. She's also been shown to be an equal hand-to-hand combat with people like Aquaman, Hawkman, and even Batman. But again, she also has this power as well. So she has a genetic power where she's able to scream at very high frequencies, and this is able to incapacitate perps as well as do other sorts of stuff to them as well. Yeah, so obviously a very useful power. So she's obviously very powerful. For me, her powerful is, it's not as useful as some other powers, but it's also a really good power. So we've got Hawkwoman next. So I'm actually at the moment I'm in the middle of watching Justice League the animated series, and she's actually a substitute for Aquaman in this series, and she is a part of the Justice League. She's one of the main 7 of the Justice League in this series, which is really cool to see because we don't actually get many live action appearances of her. Obviously, we got one in the new Superman film, which is really cool to see as well. Amazing acting by that character. Bit short breathed at the moment, but yeah, really good. She has really good fighting skills. Obviously, she has her mace with her as well, which is really good. She's able to fly. She has superhuman strength. She's got the speed when she flies as well, and she's also got intelligence as well. Is it a valuable power to have on a team? Yeah. She's on par with people like Aquaman and even Flash in some scenarios, where she can actually outfight the Flash, which is really cool to see as well. But she is very, very powerful. So again, she's very, very powerful, and she is able to fight. Well, she could definitely beat a lot of people on this list with martial arts. So I'm going to put her in an A tier, because I feel like she is a very good aspect to the Justice League in general. So we're going to go to her male counterpart next. We're going to miss Green Arrow quickly, and we're going to go to the male counterpart of Hawkwoman, which is Hawkman. So they're both from the same planet, and they've both got the same mace. It's made of nth metal. He can also travel at high speeds. He's also got high intelligence. He's also he's actually the prince of where he comes from as well. He's also got intelligence. He's got the super strength, but he's actually been shown to have more super strength than Hawkwoman in some scenarios. Yeah. So Hawkman now is going to go into the A tier as well. Next, we've got Green Arrow, who is one of my favourite superheroes from the comics in particular, as well as from the Arrow series. I feel like Stephen Amell plays a really good Arrow in that series as well. So obviously, no superpowers with Green Arrow. He's got martial arts training. He's got great hand-to-hand combat. He's trained with Ra's al Ghul in some comics. He's got increased speed for a human being, and he's got increased intelligence. He's also a billionaire. So with a billionaire, you have a lot of high tech and trick arrows. He's also got expert marksmanship and a lot of other things like that. He's also been shown to work with people like Black Canary, Black Siren, Speedy, and Arsenal, which is, he's kind of got the Bat family, but with the Arrow, as well as Arrowette. And Arsenal is also part of that family. So, around powers, he doesn't have any, so I can't really put him too high on the list. But he's definitely got increased intelligence and increased martial arts compared to some of these other characters. If they were doing a hand-to-hand combat, he would be able to beat them. It's been shown in the Arrow show where he's been able to beat the Flash in martial arts, and he's got quick thinking, so he can actually take down the Flash while he's running. So I'm gonna put this. So the Green Arrow actually goes by Oliver Queen, as well as there's a different generation of him as well. But we're going to talk about the Oliver Queen version, who is a part of the Justice League, and we're going to put him at E tier because I don't know, I can't do that. We'll have to do B tier, but we're going to put Black Canary first. Yeah, we'll do that. Next, we're going to skip Martianmanhunter quick. We're going to put him on the back with Superman. So we're going to do Aquaman next, who is the King of Atlantis, and he goes by Arthur Curry while he's on land. So he descends to the throne of Atlantis because his mother, the Queen of Atlantis at that point, passes. His brother is actually Black Manta, and so yeah, they have a rivalry. If you got this far into the video, make sure to comment. Let's have you comment Arrow if you've gotten this far into the video. Make sure to comment Arrow, and yeah, we'll get straight back into it. I'd also like to say don't forget to like, sub, and turn on the notification bell if you are enjoying these videos. Also comment down below, as I said, Arrow. Make sure to check out the polls page because I've got a few things on there. We've got a few quizzes on there as well for you guys to have some fun. We're fast approaching 100 subscribers on this channel. I'd really enjoy it if we got there by the end of the year. I've also put out a poll to see if you guys want me to turn my other channel into a comic book based channel instead of a gaming channel, or we could do both as well. So make sure you guys do give me insights to that as well. So we're 10 minutes into this video and we've still got quite a few to get through, so let's do this. Pardon me, excuse me, sorry. So Aquaman, again, he goes by Arthur Curry. He's got increased super strength, he can talk to animals, he's obviously the heir to the throne of Atlantis, and he's the king of Atlantis, and he's married to Mira. So he can breathe underwater, he can talk to sea life, he can control the oceans, and he can also control water in some scenarios. He's also very good at hand-to-hand combat, not as good as someone like Green Arrow, but he's still got really good hand-to-hand combat. Superhuman strength again. We're going to put him, and he's also one of the founding members of the Justice League. So we're going to put him in great. Jason Momoa is more popular for playing this character in the DC universe. Next we've got Flash, who a lot of different people have played over the years. We've got Ezra Miller and Grant Gustin are the most prominent ones. So this is the Barry Allen Flash, not the Wally West and not the Jay Garrick Flash. So Barry Allen is another founding member of the Justice League, and he is the fastest man alive at this point in time. So obviously he's got increased speed, he can phase through objects, he can time travel, which is a lot of power for a superhero. He can also, in some scenarios, run on water. He can, what else is there? There's plenty of powers he's got. He's also a forensic scientist in his day life, so he's also got expert intelligence, and he's got expert intelligence to do with medicine as well. So really good character and really good hacks there as well. We're going to put him in, he's going to be the first S tier character. He's not the greatest of all time, but I do like the show, and yeah. Next we've got John Stewart, Green Lantern, who is not a founding member of the Justice League in the comics, but the founding member of the Justice League of the Green Lantern in the comics is Hal Jordan. But in some universes he is one of the founding members of the Justice League, as well as in the animated Justice League show he is a founding member. Personally I prefer him over someone like Guy Gardner or Hal Jordan. I do like him much more than them two characters. So I'm going to put him, well obviously, I'm going to tell you a bit about his powers. So he's got a Green Lantern ring, which is willpower. And so with his willpower he can create, if anything he imagines he can create. So if he's got someone, say the Joker, who's attacking a city, he can hit him with a giant green armor. He can also trap people with his imagination. He can fly, so he's got flight, he's got superhuman strength, he's got speed. Yeah. He's on par to someone like, who else? Who's he on par to? Trying to think. He's rather on par to Wonder Woman in the comics. He can definitely hold up a good fight. He's not going to win against Wonder Woman, but he can hold up a good fight, which is a good thing. We are going to get a new John Stewart in the new DCU, which is really in the new DC universe. There's been a lot of animated shows and stuff with him in, which I do enjoy. Again, I think I'm going to put him in GOAT. We've got Guy Gardner now. So we've got a live action appearance by Nathan Fillion of this Guy Gardner. He has relatively equal power to John Stewart. He can create objects, he's got the speed, he can fly, and he's got rather superhuman strength. Not as powerful as someone like John Stewart, because John Stewart would definitely beat him in a fight, but he's still got the power of the Green Lantern, which is willpower, and we're going to put him in A for great. I think I'm going to put Aquaman first on this list, and then I'm going to do that. Yeah. So Hal Jordan now is the founding member of the Justice League, another founding member of the Justice League, and I believe actually we've only got founding members of the Justice League left, which is really good to see. So Hal Jordan now, I believe, was the 5th member of the Justice League. He's more powerful than John Stewart, and he's more powerful than Guy Gardner. in relative power and willpower as well. He's been shown to have the use of the blue lantern rings and the white lantern rings, which is really cool to see as well. So we can definitely see that he has the same powers as Jon Stewart and what's his name, Guy Gardner, but he's just got much more power. So we're going to put him in the GOAT as well. So there was a live action appearance of this Hal Jordan by Ryan Reynolds, which is one of the worst rated films of all time, may I add. I personally don't think it was that bad of a film. It was just the CGI that let it down, as well as the acting. Okay, so next we've got another very hated casting for a superhero. We've got Wonder Woman, who Gal Gadot plays in the DC universe. So we've got 2 films that came off this Gal Gadot's Wonder Woman, as well as 2 Justice League films as well, and the Batman versus Superman film. She's been shown to have equally level strength as Superman. She can also fly. She's got the Lasso of Truth, her trusty sword and shield as her weapons. She's obviously got the Lasso of Truth, which compels people to tell her the truth, as well as it can also shock and absorb power in some scenarios. She's got equal strength and speed to Superman, as well as equal endurance to Superman. She's also the 3rd founding member of the Justice League, and the first female in the Justice League. As she's also in most of every Justice League iteration she is in, because she's a founding member. So we're going to put her at the top of the GOAT list. Next we have got Batman. Actually, we'll just save Batman for last, because he is my personal favourite character. We're going to go for Martian Manhunter next. He was the 7th founding member of the Justice League. He's got the powers of a Martian from Mars. He goes by the name John Jones. He can teleport, he can shapeshift, he can go through solid objects, he can read minds, and he can compel people what to do. He's also got superhuman strength, he can fly, and superhuman speed. So he's literally got all the powers in the Justice League, other than he's the only fear he has is fire, because that's his one weakness. So John Jones is for me a GOAT tier level. I personally think he's underused in the DCU. He only appeared once in the actual DC universe. He also appeared in the Arrowverse. I cannot remember who plays him, to be honest, but he goes by Hank Henshaw in the DC universe. The Arrowverse, sorry. Next we've got Superman, Clark Kent / Kal-El, who is a Krypton from the planet Krypton. So he absorbs power from the sun, and he can actually turn that into a lot of different stuff, like laser vision, superhuman strength, speed, agility, flight. What else is there? Freeze breath. Yeah. So he's got basically powers of a lot of different people in one. His only weakness is kryptonite, which is actually quite rare, but we've seen that Lex Luthor has been able to best him in a lot of different comics over the years, and also Batman has been able to best him. So we're going to still put him in S tier for GOAT, but he definitely needs to improve on his weakness. There's also different types of kryptonite, but we'll go through that in another video. Well, I'll rate them if this does become a thing on the channel. Next we got Batman, who goes by Bruce Wayne. Well, who is Bruce Wayne? He's obviously from the planet Earth. So he has an origin story where his parents are both mugged, and then they suddenly pass right in front of him, and then he decides to become Batman to protect the streets of Gotham from criminals like the Joker, Scarecrow, Riddler, Two-Face, and so on. He's been quite prominent in the Justice League. He was the 2nd founding member of the Justice League and second in command of the Justice League. He's also been known to have contingency plans for every member of the Justice League, and yeah. So he's got expert level intellect. He's got extensive martial arts training. He's got increased speed, increased endurance, increased fighting techniques. He's also got increased stamina and endurance. I think I already said that. So you can see he's not got any powers, but he is definitely peak human strength and peak human speed. So, and he's also the greatest detective in DC Comics, or even in the world of comics, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is a really he's a really great superhero, and he's one of the founding members of the Justice League, so I'm gonna have to put him in the GOAT tier. He's been shown to be able to beat Superman in a fight and beat Wonder Woman in a fight, but he's also been shown to lose some in fights as well. So that's it for today's video. I hope you all enjoyed. This was a bit different for me on the channel. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and make sure you guys like and subscribe if you did enjoy the video. Again, comment down below arrow if you got this far in the video. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Bye bye.